Topic of discussion today is why I run and why you should run as well. I've been running on and off my entire adult life, and I can tell you right now that I feel so much better and I'm just much a much happier person when I am running consistently. I came up with the few that I think are most important and explain best why you should incorporate running into your life. So running forces you to struggle daily. Up until a few centuries ago, from the time that we woke up to the time we went to bed, we focused on survival. There was a point in time when you had no idea when and where you were going to get your next meal, and at the same time avoiding animals that considered you theirs. Now that we have Uber Eats and the dollar menu, our minds have little real worries to deal with throughout the day. And if you don't create these struggles in healthy, positive ways, such as exercising or rock climbing, just to name two examples, your mind will create fake struggles for you. And news channels understand this and they monetize on it. So if you don't want to be that person walking around worrying about COVID wiping out the entire population, I suggest that you create your own struggles, and running is a perfect way to do it. An endurance exercise like this has a way of clearing your mind of thoughts that are not important and planting new ones that are. However, this doesn't happen right away. It usually takes about 10 minutes before you clear your mind and actually connect with nature. But then there's also times when I'll go run 5 miles and I hate every minute of it. But most days running is a spiritual experience, and I get more from just 30 minutes of running than I did from my entire high school career. This is also a great time to take in positive information, such as a podcast that you haven't had time to listen to. Your brain is literally like a sponge when you're in this running state. If you can just stay focused and keep your mind from wandering, my suggestion is that you just let your mind run free. No pun intended. But I would just make a mental note of where you left off on your podcast or your audio source, so you can jump back to it at a later date. Another important point is that you want to keep your thoughts positive. That means the audio that you're listening to should not be negative in any way, and this includes political stuff. In fact, you want to find positivity before you start your run. A good way to do this is to watch a YouTube video that is motivational. If you type in daily motivation or something along those lines, you'll find some good stuff. A simple idea such as running can have such a positive impact in your life. It literally changed mine. Here's the last reason why I'm going to say that you should start running. It's an obvious one. It's healthy for you. I'm sure you're probably thinking, yeah, obviously, that's the only reason to start running is because it's healthy for you. I don't want to get in shape. But I actually just gave you two other reasons before this, so don't even think that. I guess the other two reasons can kind of be branched in with health too, but here are some direct related reasons. Our society has developed a standard that eating processed and fast food is something that you should do on the norm. The only problem with that is that your body and your digestive system doesn't really know what to do with it. And it really doesn't have any benefits whatsoever. But we continue to eat it every day, every day, every day, because that's what our society has come up with as a standard. And not to mention the fact that you're putting so much toxins into your body that basically just sit there until you get rid of them. And a lot of people don't know this, but your body detoxes in the morning every day. However, it can't detox when it's trying to digest a delicious pancake breakfast. So most of the time, people have toxins for years just sitting in their body, adding to the weight, adding to the unhealthiness. And by running, you use glycogen that is stored up, and then you replenish that glycogen with carbohydrates that you ate before. And not to mention the fact that sometimes you'll actually use fat as a fuel source. However, it is not nearly as efficient as glycogen. So bottom line is that it's better to run than not run. It's a good chance that the results that you see will actually modulate a healthier lifestyle. Whether you want to believe it or not, in order to feel good and be healthy, you need to fuel your body with the right stuff. Like discussed before, processed foods, candy, chemically drenched meats are not going to make you healthy. Healthy carbs such as oats and quinoa, and foods that come straight from the earth such as fruits and vegetables are going to make a huge difference in energy and overall happiness. The feeling that you get from running and the results that you see in the mirror are more than likely going to encourage other necessary changes like what you put in your body. Running has changed the way that I approach a diet, and it'll probably do the same for you as well. Running improves your quality of sleep. Our bodies are designed to handle strenuous activity on a regular basis. We have yet to fully adapt to the tranquil lifestyle that most of us live today. At one point in time, humans were hunting for a meal and fighting for survival daily, and we still maintain some of this instinct today. Long story short, you will encounter a much more restful night if you incorporate running into your daily routine. Another note, progression is one of the key factors for enjoying life, and running is an easy activity to use as a tool for consistent progression. There's some good reasons why I run and why you should run as well. If you have any others that I did not discuss here, please let me know below. If you got anything from this video, please subscribe, like, and share with other people.